Oh, I like your glasses, dog.
Thanks, man.
I really like your glasses.
Oh, okay. I like those.
Thank you. Yeah, so these are cool. I got these a while ago. I almost never wear them though.
I love glasses, man. I have a crazy collection.
Bro, you look like a whole different person.
I feel like
I think
person, man.
what happened with glasses is like a lot of people, they don't know.
Well,
Like it's a lot of facts with your face,
yeah, it has to fit your face.
and you have to figure out sizes.
It's this, isn't it? Right up
Yes.
here, the nose brim. It's
The
supposed
nose
to, like,
rims,
fit.
yeah, and even the length here, they have to do a lot with it too.
Yeah,
I don't know anything.
And even this got
Mm-hmm.
size. Everything got size. So this is a size, this, and this the bridge.
Which is
So
crazy.
you have to know and learn it.
There's
That's how I
a-
learn it.
Do you have a lot of sunglasses?
I have a lot.
That's a shitload.
Yeah.
You have a shitload of everything.
Yeah.
It's funny.
Fucking.
Just have a I would call addicted personality.
Well,
When I like something, I go hard.
You want it a lot.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I hate it.
You love it.
The what's funny is I could remember the first visual when you guys were in Eatontown. Was
Yes.
just I walked in the office, dude, it was a totally empty office with like basically a fold out table and chairs, Oscar's like just table in the back, and just like a whole wall of just shoes.
Sneakers, yes.
Jeez.
I just
Whole
love that
wall,
place.
like the whole thing was just boxes
Yeah.
on boxes.
That place is dope. I would love that place. I
So-
miss that place.
That place was cool.
Was cool. It's
Where
just,
was it?
Was
It was in Eatontown.
3D
3D offices?
3D office, yeah.
It was dope.
It was it was I don't know if you're not gonna know the address, but it's a little bit
So
like
One
iconic.
Main.
Yeah, One Main in
Yeah.
Eatontown. It's like across from like a McDonald's and a 7-Eleven.
Yeah.
They're on the 5th floor, that was the top floor, right?
Yes.
Yeah. On the 5th floor, just like barren office with just like sneakers, one tattoo chair, and just like it was crazy. It looked
There's
crazy.
a little room on it.
Yeah.
That's where I tattoo.
That's right. There was a little room.
Was
in
a
there.
room, yeah. That's where I tattoo, and those guys work. Yeah.
So
Three
that
or
was,
four tables. I don't remember. It's like
I don't even think
three.
it was.
Three
It
tables.
was probably. I know it was at least two.
There was three tables.
Yeah.
Yeah, for one each the dudes.
Was that you had left the one tattoo shop and I guess you were just kind of free falling a little bit in that spot, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know sure what I'm gonna do. You know.
Yeah, like you didn't know in terms of like you just didn't want to be where you were at basically and just start a tattoo.
There's some going on there. You know, when people get jealous, you want to grow, and people go against you because you want to grow, and they don't want to do anything about it. So it's like not comfortable. And they do a comment on my boy, rest in peace, Randy. He asked me if one day I'm gonna open my shop, because he always tell me like, you do clothes, you do stuff. It's good if you open your own store. You're gonna have everything there. So I just commented, yeah, maybe in like a year or two. And one day, he got a conversation with that dude, and he got mad.
And then that
It's
was
like,
it.
oh, you try to stab my back, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, he told the dude.
Yeah, but not in the bad way. Just like conversation, like friends, because they're
Yeah.
friends. They're like, oh, bro, happy for Oscar. He gonna do his own thing soon. I'm so happy for him. He deserves it. He put so much time here. He deserves have his own thing. You know? He just got mad. So
Well, you took an interesting route because you didn't even really you didn't go to another tattoo shop. You ended up opening up your own and your partners were not tattoo people.
I just love Matt and Jay and the other dude at the time. They're just good people. I love where we met. So, you know, it was good idea to have a tattoo shop with people who not do tattoos, to do a real business. There's people not understand that
business.
this is a business. This is not, a lot of people, I love the art, but it's a business too.
Well, Matt was one of your clients first, right?
No, kinda, yeah.
You adopted him?
I know him since a kid at Momo Mall.
Yeah, he used to sell you sneakers, right?
He tried.
You out of
You
all
want
those,
to buy this? You want to buy this?
You
out of
want
that,
this? You want that?
that whole wall of sneakers, he didn't sell you any of them?
Probably not.
That's crazy. That's actually
Maybe a
kinda
few
wild.
pairs.
Well, I guess at
Yeah,
that point he
few
wasn't
pairs.
really. Yeah.
At that time, I have a lot of the connects all around, like everywhere. So just get like a lot of sneakers.
No, but like, how long was that time though? Like,
Oh, that's
Matt
like,
was young,
Well, that was like
Yes.
what, 10 years ago? More than that.
oh
at
no,
this
that's
point.
like 16 years ago.
16
Yeah.
years ago. And previous to the 16 years, you already been tattooing for like another 15 years,
No, I did it for 20.
20
Already
years.
20
20
years.
at
When
the
you
point.
met Matt.
Yes, at the point where we started working with Matt.
Oh, that's nuts.
Well, a lot of people think you're a West Coast tattoo artist, but you're actually from Guatemala. So, how long were you tattooing in Guatemala before heading to the U.S.?
Like 3 years.
Oh, so not that much.
No,
really.
not that much. I started tattooing at age of 14.
14.
Damn.
What was your first? How did you do your first tattoo? Like, how'd you learn?
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah, 14
Like, what
14 is like
happened?
really young.
Yeah.
Like,
My cousin made me
made you?
tattoo him. Yeah.
So you've been artistic since little.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. I work on my free time. I work with a guy who do signs. He's the one teach me how to draw lettering and all that stuff.
That's
And I'm a big
crazy.
fan of my cousin. I just
And you picked that up in Guatemala.
yes.
And then, because I think you're largely associated with West Coast tattoos, and I think many people think you are of the West Coast, which is funny because I guess you got your education in Guatemala and then things
Yeah.
evolved.
Now I moved to LA for a couple of years.
I mean, I'm guessing like if you tattoo in 3 years, that's like the fundamentals of tattooing, and then you take off to
No.
the LA, and then that's where
Not really.
how was that?
I just tattoo my friends. That's all.
No, but I mean like you got the taste of it, and
Oh
then you
yeah,
moved to
yeah. I
LA.
like it. I just like it. I don't like. Oh, this is cool. But I
But
was
were those
thinking. I
the-
was not think like we grew up different in Guatemala.
But where does the OG black and gray? It was born
Was that what it
LA.
was to start?
That's
Was it?
LA.
Yeah.
LA, right?
Yeah, that's LA. Yeah.
And then
Because
like
in Guatemala is different. It's not like here. Guatemala, when you like 17, 15, you know, like till like 20, that's a little kid stuff to me at the time.
Yeah.
After that, you have to start thinking about like marriage,
Working and marrying
working,
and-
all that type of stuff. But when I moved to the
like when you're
States,
18, you need to have a
I
wife and
saw-
3 kids.
man, exactly. I saw a guy in LA, in Venice Beach, like old guy, like 80. He's still tattooing at whatever shop. I don't remember the name. That's where I was like, oh, so I can really do this. That's when I changed my mind.
And that's when it turned into a career, and then fast forward 30 years.
No.
When did it turn into a career?
Like when I moved to Jersey.
I see. So you spent a while not really tattooing.
No, I tattoo like all
Well,
the
I mean,
time,
for-
just lettering and stuff like that. Nothing. I do face. I do a little bit of everything.
When
Well,
did you really break into like the realism stuff? Like black and gray realism?
That was at the beginning.
To the gate?
Yeah,
That's
that's what I want to do. But when I moved to Jersey, people don't want that.
how was that?
Nobody want any of that stuff. Was too nice. You know?
It's like the opposite of that now.
Yes. Yeah. Don't want. Everybody wants just like you want to cross. Just want to cross with little shading.
Would you consider this shop like a black and gray realism shop? Like if someone asked you? Would
Oh
you-
yes, for sure.
Yeah, because that's what we were talking about this yesterday,
Yeah.
Angel and I, where I think these guys do a ton of different styles, right? Like
Yes,
like
for now.
sketches. What's sketch like neo traditional? Is that the
He does
No.
like color realism. and
color
shit.
realism?
Yeah.
And then like Becky, does the fine line stuff. But I think a lot of people just take from your influence. Just the black and gray
Yeah.
realism seems to show up in everything.
Yeah, and Becky do everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that has gotten really popular, the black and gray realism. But then it seems like you have found ways to reinvent the style a little bit. I don't know if it's because other people are kind of biting off of it, or if it's because
That's what it is.
Is that
Every
it?
single time I try to do something new, people buy it.
But would you call it biting or would you call it influencing?
Whatever you want to call it. You can call it influence. That's cool.
So
That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah. Let's just.
Yeah, that's a nice way to say it. Yeah.
I'm
it
just
is
saying
it
because
is
like
influence.
from the point of the influence,
yeah.
I'm being influenced.
But it's different.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what the difference it is? When you work with people and all of them learn each other. That's different. And when people try to copy everything you do. So
that's just straight up copying. Yeah.
yeah, that's a straight like they want to be like you know.
So would you
But
say
that's
there's
not
a
bad.
lot would you say there's a lot of wannabes in the industry?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. It's too many. It's way too many.
Yo, okay, so before I became a tattoo artist, I knew of Oscar. I never seen Oscar. That's the crazy part. I never seen Oscar until
Heard the
like,
legends.
yeah. This guy Oscar did it. And then when I first met them at the convention in Asbury Park, freaking Matt's talking to me and he's like, "Bro, look at me. I am Oscar." And I was like, "Shit, the
You love that
influence is crazy." Yeah, I love
Yeah,
it. Bro,
that's a good
Matt
line.
says that shit all the time, right? So, but then I seen Oscar, and Oscar didn't talk a lot at that time. You know what I mean?
He still doesn't talk a lot.
He talks a lot now.
This is like today is like an anomaly
bro,
in a good way.
See, Oscar chilling, big ass necklace and shit like that, and I'm like, that must be Oscar. You know what I'm saying?
Process of elimination.
Yeah.
Yo, you know what is funny? I see Angelo all around. And nobody introduced me to him. Everybody just talk about it. Like, oh, that's Angelo. He's crazy. Blah, blah, blah. He's Colombian kid. I was like, oh, cool. Oh, cool. But nobody introduced us. Till like later, I think it was Matt.
Matt,
It was
yeah.
Matt. Yeah, he like, yo, you know Oscar? That's how we start talking. But I don't really like talk that much anyway. I don't really.
Well,
If I like you, I talk a lot. If I don't, I just being quiet.
it's kind of a little. I don't think irony is the word I'm looking for, but I think anyone who's come in here, I don't even think they basically talk with Matt and Jay first, and then they kind of get screened, and then it seems like you will sign off or not sign off,
Yeah.
which is a good system. I can't
It's
think
like
of a better
it's
way
a
if
great
like
system.
if you're
Yeah,
good.
it's
Like,
a filter. You know what I mean?
well, otherwise, then you get bogged down with having to just deal with whatever, right? I mean, everyone's different, especially when you meet them. People come at you with all kinds of shit,
All kinds of
especially if they respect and like what you're doing, which is usually the case. So
I mean, filtering is also key because, like in this industry, the regular people, the outside people, they don't have it figured out. You know what I mean? So they think tattoo artist is just gonna like do whatever, but like just like this is passion work. You know what I mean? There's some tattoo artists that, you know, focus their passion into the one style. So we do need people filtering regular people to like, all right, so this is the black and gray guy. Then we have the color guy. Then, so you know what I mean? So I think that's really smart the way that Oscar set up this whole system because it's easier.
as much as everyone has copied you, especially style-wise, I don't think anyone has figured out the fact that you just have competent business partners as well. Like, it's not just all tattooing. And you were smart enough and astute enough to pick up on that early, it seems.
Yeah. I think if you have a good team, you're always going to be around. There's a lot of people struggling.
And you always had that mentality since before everything, right?
Yes.
Like all right, you know what?
Since a
like,
kid.
it's just,
I always have that. I always got people, like, for anything I do.
Well, considering
Always.
your start, you were kind of insert to a team where it's like, hey, start tattoo me. It sounds like it was your cousin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So you already got put on a squad before
Yeah.
you even had the concept.
yeah, my
brewing.
cousin is. I'm biggest fan of my cousin. So,
What was the first tattoo?
what's the letter in his chest? He tried tattoo himself,
damn.
and he drawing it backwards on the mirror.
That sounds really difficult,
That's
actually.
right.
Now,
Yeah.
how difficult and how taboo was tattooing in Guatemala back in the day? Because I mean, you know, over here is culture and this and that.
Popular now.
But like down south, like if you're tatted, it's something else.
Central was different. Central America was crazy. It's all the gangs.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It was not. It was bad. I was a rare person there.
It was a rare time.
Yes, rare times with people like, judging me and all that. Oh, you do that, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
tattooing used to be associated with criminals. Now it's
Yeah.
like now it's very much.
I mean,
most
that's-
people have a tattoo. It
Yeah,
feels
it's
like.
crazy. Even here, they don't get commercialized until maybe 2004 maybe.
2004.
Wow.
Yeah, when the show came out. That's
Ink Masters.
yeah.
That
Ink
show's
Masters.
from 2004, huh?
Or whatever
Yeah,
that
no,
time
might
it
be.
is. That's when tattoo started getting accepted because everybody watching it, so everybody talking about it. That's when everybody become tattoo expert.
Yeah.
So everybody watching.
So what do you think about the industry right now?
That's cool. I like it.
You like it?
I like it better.
I love
Like
that.
it better. What do you think is better about it?
Tattoo machines, ink, social media. Can do more.
Yeah, well,
It's-
probably easier now. What was finding clients back then? Was it probably a lot more challenging, right?
Not really, but it's easier
Interesting.
because it's not many artists.
Right. Yeah.
So
you're
whatever
the
who
guy.
people interested in, there was like a gamble. Go to shop and you find a good artist. They stick with you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
It was hard
Eh,
to
eh,
find a
eh.
good artist.
And it was that people bring one friend, two friends, three friends, and that's how.
How has
you
social
really-
media changed? Like, kind of, has it changed any of your process or how you move in any way?
Not really.
All right. So as an OG, what do you think about AI?
I love it.
You love it,
Oh,
right?
hell yeah.
I love
It's
to
cool.
hear that.
I like technology. I love it.
What do you think about the artists that like had the same time that you have, and they're not willing to, I guess, accept the future?
It's bad for them.
It's bad for them. It's bad for business, right?
Bad for
said.
business. I have friends that stuck in the past. It's sad.
Bro, if you get stuck in the past, you're never gonna graduate.
No, you're
and
never
that's just
gonna-
facts.
Well, it's like a purgatory. You're just living in the same thing forever.
Pretty
Who
much, yeah.
wants that? Speaking of which, you got a nice, healthy career tattooing. Does seem like you keep it fresh. I just kind of want to ask you a little bit about how you keep it fresh because you have reinvented your style a little bit. You have a lot of other interests that are not tattooing that you seem to kind of.
I think
Somehow
that's what it is.
That goes hand in hand, right?
Doing
The-
other things, making beats, taking photos, all that stuff keep me.
Dude, we had a term for that on one episode. I think I called it like an artistic hygiene or like something like that, where it's almost like flossing your teeth. Like you just kind of keep yourself healthy because you're exercising something else creative.
Yeah, sure.
The photos
have-
are big for you, right?
Yeah, I love it. It's more like art for me.
So right now, outside tattooing, what is your biggest hobby?
I don't know.
Yeah,
A bunch
Like right now, I know
a
there's
lot.
many, but like at the moment,
Right now, I want to make videos.
videos
It's something
and
I always want to
cameras.
do. I always want to do videos. Back in like 2000, I take videos. I got a whole bunch of film. Like I tried to do videos forever. I just never really sit and do it. Too busy tattooing.
Well, that's it. You got a busy schedule because it's not even like you're tattooing a few days of the week. I feel like you're working like 6 days a week almost.
Yeah. Kinda.
I feel like I see Oscar more than I see my
Well,
girlfriend.
both of you guys are
Right, I
pretty
see.
much start
I
to.
see him more and I see my dog. Or my wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think tattooing probably chews up a lot of people and spits them out in terms of, oh, I could do this, and then you do it and you burn out, or you can't find clients, or any number of things that happen. So hitting 30 plus years, having your own shop. I'll be honest with you, I don't even know. I think if you know that like you own this shop and you have business partners, but I think many people don't even have a freaking clue what goes on in here. As far as
Nah,
that goes.
bro. Like I said, when I met him and they offered me the guest spot, and I used to talk to my other shop friends, right? And like, oh yeah, and just gonna go tattoo with Oscar and his homies. You know what I mean? So it was always Oscar and his homies. You know what I mean? So I think that's fucking cool. They were like, yeah, man, Angel is finally going back to where he belongs. You know what I mean? Like with the brand, like, you know how when you're in between friends and shit like that, you make like, like jokes and shit like that, and You know, because I was doing black and gray and I'm brown and shit like that. I was gonna, I was gonna be, it's like Spanish menudo, you know what I mean? Like, so yeah, man, it was crazy, man. Also, it's crazy that, I mean, for me, I known Oscar for, I guess, I really say I known Oscar for the past year. Known of Oscar for a minute, but even through all that time and all the time that I've been tattooing, I don't even amount to half of the time that he's been tattooing, right? And I'm over here like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Oh my God, my clients, my hand, my this and that. And then I seen Oscar 30 years later.
You don't say shit, actually.
Chilling.
Now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever even heard you say anything about your back or nothing.
Chilling.
Yeah.
It has to be
Chilling.
something in there, bro. Like yeah, it's something in the water, man.
You have to take care of yourself.
That's
There's
lesson
many
number
ways
one.
to do it, you know.
Yeah.
Not drink, not smoke, not other things.
That's,
That helps big time.
Now, you never drink, never smoke, like throughout your whole tattoo career?
Nah, really. At one point, I don't even
Like, once in a while.
I'm really never into it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Younger, yeah.
That's
Like all my
something-
friends, you know what I mean?
Well, that
That's
gets a
something
lot of
people
people
should
too.
copy, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
I think
True.
that's key to be somewhere, you know.
I feel like that's something that people should actually copy.
Yeah, the good shit.
The good shit.
The good shit. The good stuff.
Well, yeah. Well, people will copy the art, right? Which black and gray realism, especially, right? So not popular, and then you get here, you start really getting good at that, and then suddenly, you know, I'm not gonna say you inspire the whole area, but it seems like there's a correlation between how popular black and gray tattoos got and you getting a lot better at it over time. It's kind of an interesting note for me because you having a shop that is well known and plenty of artists here, and then you have a namesake where people could know nothing about your affiliation, where you're at, but they'll be, oh yeah, Oscar.
Yo,
That-
put it this. Oscar's influence is big as hell, and I'm not like Dick Ryder or anything like that. There's many times that my clients cancel, and then Oscar is like, hey, bro, I want to throw you a client. And then these people come and they pay a full day and everything like that, just trusting that Oscar said that, you know what I mean, that he trusts me.
Well, that's kind of what you started the business off of, right? I
Yes.
mean, because you
No,
were
always-
basically training,
People, yeah.
which is
They don't
it's
have
kinda
no
nice.
customers.
And, you know, like,
What's
this
hard?
is people trusting Oscar and with something that is permanent. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, this is not like, oh, no, my friend told me that you cut hair good, and then if it doesn't come out good, it's going to grow.
Back, Yeah.
Now, this is permanent.
Yeah, your skin's
So,
not growing
yeah.
back clean, that's for sure.
So, you know what I mean? Not a lot of artists do that. Not a lot of artists be like, yo, bro, you know what? You're down here. Let me help you out. Here's my client. Not every client does that either. Not every client, all right, my artist said you're good, so I'm coming with you.
What's
so-
cool too is and the same kind of tattoos because I was like, oh no, I just got another guy's good tattoo artist. He'll get you a cool tattoo. Like it's like, oh, I'm gonna get you another tattoo artist, and it'll be the black and gray realism that you want, and the type of high quality art that you would expect, which is pretty impressive, actually.
So I'm thankful. I have to put that out there. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things that I got to put out there, but you know what I mean? Like, it's such a short amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, because sitting here right now with Oscar is, can I say this? It's an honor, to be honest. It's an honor to
Thank you.
work here and an honor to sit here next to you, bro, and you.
I appreciate that.
But you're a legend in the tattoo industry, at least for me. In this side of the U.S. and stuff like that, black and gray guy.
And it preceded social media too. Like you kind of got legend status before. I don't want to say it got easy, but more accessible. Like you could
Yeah.
you could be like, yo, this guy's really good, and send him an Instagram link right now, and you could all agree that this guy is, you know, kind of like Esteban. Like dude's, like he's really talented for such a young tattoo artist, and you could send. But like for you, like you couldn't have done that. You would have had to crank a bunch of tattoos, and then word gets back around after however much time passes.
And he did it.
Yeah, he did it, which is also all the more impressive because you never really said a word during it either.
Bro, no, not that, man. The following without showing his face on social media. Because this is just not just a podcast.
That's
this is
true.
a fucking review. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
I
low
don't.
key.
I heard of Oscar before I saw him. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, oh shit, that's Oscar. You know what I mean? Like, and that's a crazy, like you said, you're making it without even throwing it yet. You know what I
I
mean?
do that. I do on purpose. I do that. That's wait a minute. Let me explain it. That's the way I want to do it. I want to know people know my face. I wanted people like talk about me all around and maybe later and surprise. You know, like they think this guy's like. A lot of people say, "I know Oscar as my boy," and it see me like.
Yo, you know how many people think,
You know
oh,
what
yo,
I mean?
you work with Oscar, that's
You know
my
what I mean?
boy.
And they
course.
see me like they think I'm a 6'1", big guy. You know what I mean?
That's what your
Completely
personality
opposite.
says, yeah.
So I really do that on purpose.
6'1" energy though.
Yeah. Oh, of course. So
Shit.
I really do that on purpose. 1999. That's when I think about it. How I could do something where people know me, and they come to me just 'cause my name.
Just the volume of tattoos as well. You have that much art at that
Yeah.
high of a quality out there just living.
Oh, I put a lot of work.
Consistency and
Yeah.
discipline.
You ever think
7
about
days,
that?
7 days a week for a few years.
You ever
Really
think
pushing
about
it.
that, man? Like you have like the amount of people and ink that you probably just have just walking around like at any given moment that you could just isolate and pick someone out and be like, oh no, that's an Oscar piece. Like that's
Honestly,
a lot
I
of
don't
years
think
worth
about
of
it.
that.
I don't think about any of that stuff.
Makes sense.
Kind of live for the present. I let the past go. I don't see.
Speaking
You know
of,
what I mean? Like I don't turn back and what I do, even last week. I don't think about it.
I mean, that's probably the best way. That's probably why the quality of work stays up because then you get in your own head probably.
Yes. When you think about it too much, you get
It ruins it.
yeah. 'Cause you just think about it too much. I could do better. I can do this. No, it's already done.
Well, I've caught you several times, and no shade to any past tattoos. It's all masterpieces to me. But I know sometimes you'll tear up some of your old pieces. You're
Of
like, oh,
course.
don't show that to us with the camera. You're like, oh, I don't want that on camera. Get this new one. And meanwhile, it's like you look at the tattoo. It's beautiful. Nothing wrong with it.
Bro, is the
It's-
artistic eye.
Yeah, we're in different times. That's why. It's in different stuff now, but it's even 5 years ago.
When you say that,
It's not bad tattoo. It's just
does it have to do with like the ink quality? Does it have to do with the
yeah.
art itself? Does it have to do?
Ink quality was different even like say 5 years ago,
Yeah.
3 years ago. Everything is different.
Everything's different.
So I want to show what we're doing right now.
Do you feel that the actual art itself is different? Like, has that changed much?
No, it's always the same.
So when you don't want us to like get a certain tattoo on camera because you want to touch it up, it's not usually because the art. It's usually just because.
Yeah, it's already old piece. That's the same way with my music, my beats. I never listen again. You know, like it's a when
Stales.
like when you guys edit a video, it takes a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to watch that again. After many times you cut and paste and do whatever you have to do there. I don't like back to it. I spend like 2 days in a beat. I don't want to hear it again.
Yeah, you're
I
over
want
it.
people. I want to give it to somebody, but I don't want to
Give me a
listen
beat.
again. I don't want to listen again. Spend too much time on it.
I think Oscar's next step. We gotta get these beats in the videos. That's why I say,
Bro,
bro, we look for all this
dead
copyright-free
ass.
music, bro.
Yeah,
This
I
is-
have a bunch. I got a lot of stuff ready. And I'm gonna work
Yeah.
on new stuff for the new stuff I try to do. So.
That's one of your collections too, right? You probably have a ton of audio equipment. Because
Not really. I'll
Not
let it go
really?
out- Nah, I'll let it go. A lot of stuff. I got 2 keyboards. and a
Unrelated.
little studio.
So, because I know you just have big collections, that's what I was thinking. Because we already talked about sneakers. I know you got a huge video game collection. We talk about that a lot. And I feel like there's probably some other things you have like in bulk that I probably don't even talk about.
Yeah.
He has glasses.
So yeah, sunglasses. That's right. That's actually why. Yeah,
has
that's what motivated
machines.
me.
I feel like he has every tattoo machine in his drawer.
Do you just like to try them out, like just to see what's good, or do you just
No, I
always?
just want to try it out.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I like it when he tries it out because then he sells it to me.
But I don't like it. I just leave it there. I never see it again.
You've inherited some of his machines.
Fuck yeah, what? What? Hell yeah. I'm like, all right, let me see that Oscar shit.
Is it just like some high end thing that he's like, I'm good?
Bro, to be honest, it's anything. It's anything. I'd be like, oh shit, you got that? Let me see that. You know what I mean? Like I said, Oscar is such an influence that it's something that he's doing right. He's 30 years in the game, bro. You know what I mean? Like,
So what do you think about even just having, how do I ask this in a way? Like this shop.
how do you feel by having kids? When I mean kids, like, you know, all these artists that just want to look up to you.
That's cool.
You like that shit? Yeah,
It's
the
cool.
influence
It's good.
is strong.
That's the only way this thing works. You helping other people. You're stuck in doing stuff for yourself and don't help anybody. That's not good.
I think it reflects in the tattoo pieces themselves too. I see you a lot of times when you're done or even in the middle, you'll just kind of stop and look at what everyone's doing.
Yeah,
Like every day.
yeah. It's cool to see, you know, what other people do. Maybe I learn some. Learn every day.
I like that.
You never
actually
know.
A lot. Well, because yeah, we talk about your influence on everybody in here, which is kind of, it's just visible. You could see it in some of the pieces, a lot of the pieces, and then there's, I guess you get it in return. It kind of keeps you a little fresh.
Yeah, I love learning from Max, Angel, whatever. Yeah, if anybody. It's just, people do things I always think about it, and I never try it, and I see people doing it. Like, oh shit, so it works.
Yeah, well, that's usually the best compliment you could get is if someone's copying you or mimicking what you're doing.
Yeah, just learn from, influence you, not
Wait,
copy.
no,
Do the same thing. You know what I mean?
Somebody said it the oh fuck in one of the previous podcasts. Copying and biting is two different. Remember
Yeah,
what De Niro said?
It's two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, how do you see it?
Like there's people that copy to improve their
Yeah.
own sauce, and there's people just biting your whole style.
Yeah, just trying to catch
Just
some
trying
of
to
your
be
clients
you.
or
Yes.
compete, whatever that shit is. Yeah, 100%.
yeah. That's two different things. You can start copy stuff like maybe Angel, whatever he do, and you perfect it, and you after that you start doing your own thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, people just like they want to be you. They copy the way you dress, the way you do everything. That's crazy. Tattoo style, it's crazy.
Tattoo machine.
Tattoo machine, you know.
Tattoo needles,
Tattoo
sizes.
needles, yeah, sizes.
Yeah, jump
Like
into
voltage.
the machine.
Oh, he
Stuff like
tattooing
that,
like
yeah.
7.5. I want to do that.
I'm only gonna do 7.5 now.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
it's crazy.
Yeah, I see there's a pretty big difference in that because there's inspiring, imitation being the highest form of flattery, and then, yeah, literally just let me try. and-
Biting, bro. Like, but you know what? That's crazy, bro. Because the people that are biting will never be us, bro. Because like
Impossible.
when you're biting out of somebody that shows their lifestyle as it is, it's impossible to compete with a person like that. You know what I mean? Like if somebody's gonna try to be me or trying to do what I do this every day because I do what I do.
Yeah, well, the work
I
is a
don't try.
byproduct of the having a good ecosystem, good culture, because that stuff will just result. Like if you're happy, you're not facing any challenges, dealing with any extra personalities, you could sit there and churn out really good tattoos.
Hell
man.
yeah, bro! Create to the max level, and that's something too that I want to bring to the table. The whole ecosystem that Oscar has created, like his energy is peaceful, his energy is artistic and shit like that, and I think that flows in the whole room. You know what I mean? Like there's many shops, but there's not a shop that is flowing together. You know what I mean?
I think what's really good about Soul Kraft is it's a little bit of a collectively. I think you guys are kind of like a vibe curator. I do think that's actually a big help of having like a Matt and Jay in kind of just being such a integral part of this place is they could spend energy on that and it's not going to affect their day-to-day work because that is their day-to-day work. If you're sitting here trying to curate a vibe, what's on the TV, how's this person doing, get that one a fruit snack, the hell, your tattoo's probably going to be
Yo,
trash.
and those fruit snacks go a long way.
They do, man. It's really, I think Oscar calls them candy.
Hey man, I've been in places where they don't offer anything.
Not even
Even,
water.
It's not even water. It's not even water on the place. You have to go to the store and
That's probably still common, right? I don't know. I mean, I don't know a ton of other tattoo shops, admittedly, but I don't know how many people are really looking out for the client in the same way that I've seen in here. People definitely get a little coddled in here, respectfully and in a good way.
I respect the people who, get tattooed by me. Because they don't need a tattoo.
Nobody needs a tattoo.
They don't need it.
Yep.
So,
But they want it.
grateful for it.
Yeah, so you gotta return that in kind
Yes.
to take care of your
Yes.
people.
Yes.
Bro, and I feel like nowadays, me and Oscar, I agree to this to the max. I was talking shit on the internet because I guess when I talk shit, it goes better than when I just post a regular picture. And we're talking about how artists get, caught up in their panties, like, oh, I'm artistic and this and that, fuck the client. When in all reality, bro, you're artistic and you have all these instruments to create art because of the client. You know what I mean? And that's something that we all, like, me and Oscar, as soon as I understood that Oscar understood that, I felt free to, you know what I mean? All right. So he knows that this is a business. Because it's a weird subject to talk about it. Like when you talk to like tattoo shop owners, when they're tattoo artists, they're like, oh no, well the client I don't know fuck about the client. Fuck the client. Nah, the client's gonna get exactly what I tell him. You know what I mean? But like, in all reality, they're getting paid by the client.
And also, the client is going to be wearing your artwork for the rest of their life.
Exactly,
that's like your
bro.
greatest asset. What?
Yeah.
So like in this place, in this shop, from Oscar to all the way to back, bro, we appreciate the fuck out of our clients.
Yeah, you can feel that in here too. Actually.
Sure.
Mhm.
That's the key.
That's the key.
That's the whole
the key.
experience.
Yeah, it is. It's like I hate when rappers say they don't listen rap. But they want me to listen the raps.
Yeah.
That's
It's a little counterintuitive.
make no sense.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yo, I hate tattooing rappers.
Like I don't listen rap, but you rap, but you want people listen to your music, and you complain when people not listen to your music. Tattoos are the same way. I
Yeah.
have to respect people. I respect my clients.
I mean,
And
on a
they're a family, a big family.
Look at Matt.
yeah, well, that was that's what we started off with. I mean, that is one of your clients, Matt's. All of his work is mostly from you, I think, right? I don't know. What
I-
you
Yeah,
have
you got a little
royalties.
bit of everybody.
A little bit of everybody.
Yeah.
But either way, within the shop, though, is what I
Yeah.
will say. Because the shop, this is what we talked about yesterday. There's a certain imprint that you get from, I think, within these walls in here, where that vibe sort of gets implanted on your skin versus any individual art. And I think that's a lot to do with just what it's like in here.
The experience.
Yeah.
See, a lot of people don't know how to word that, bro. But it's all about experience based. You know what I mean? Like, I could go and get a badass tattoo, and my artist could be whack. Like, my artist could not identify. Not saying that every artist who has to identify to people, but like I could go to a place and get a nice tattoo, and the vibe was off and shit like that. I might never go back. You know what I mean? Meanwhile, like if I come here and get tatted, and then I got these guys telling me that I look fit, I look taller, my hair look longer with my neck tattoo, like I'm gonna walk out of here thinking I'm gonna take everybody's girl. You know what I mean? And I will be coming back because you know what I mean?
Well, it is true too. Those Matt and Jay especially are super good at making people feel like they're at home. And they'll talk to someone even if they're not getting tattooed anymore in here, which is my favorite part. They're just the boys are the boys and the girls, I guess.
People legit just come and visit Oscar
Yeah.
just to hang out. You know, you don't really see that much, like in other shops. People just go and get their tattoo and they get the fuck out.
The old trope is like in all the old movies, you like walk in, it's like a you think biker gang, you're walking into some dark, dingy place, you feel a little threatened the whole time. Just
I
not
was-
like that.
When I first met Oscar, I was a little threatened because he was mad serious, and he would do this serious look, and I'm like, oh shit, I'm doing it wrong.
You got a serious look, bro. You kind of got a serious look.
And then I understood that's how he jokes around.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, I was like, oh fuck. Whew.
Well,
Yeah.
I think you said you saw him squatted up initially, which was left an impression on you as well.
Mm-hmm.
I think it kind of just everyone being on the same page probably is what left the.
It was nuts.
Well, 'cause they found you because you won a tattoo convention, and basically that was like the first layer that broke
Well, like
down,
a
right?
yeah, like a trophy and shit like that, black and gray. It's an alien piece. I was working in a corner. No, I don't have no banners or anything like that at the time. I was just out there doing tattoos, and then in Asbury Park convention, and then that's when I met all of them, bro. Like their setup, I was like walking around, and they took over the whole middle room, Soul Kraft. Every cup, Soul Kraft. You know
Yep.
what I mean? I went to smoke, and my pre rolls said Soul Kraft. You know what I mean? Like I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then I'm walking around, and then I seen Oscar walking, and then I seen his minions behind him. You know what I mean? And bro, like when you could look at a crowd of people,
Yeah.
and then you can point out which one vibrates higher. I didn't know Oscar then, and I saw everybody, and boom, the guy with a big ass necklace. I'm like, that must be Oscar. You know what I mean? Like, so people have that energy, and I feel like that's cool as hell when it comes to play with everything else. Like with Oscar does it with the music, with the pictures, with everything. Like, you know what I mean? Like you bring that energy together, and
Yeah, you hide your power level too, which is really cool. That's like in DBZ when they got like the scanners and it tells you,
Yeah.
but like you keep that shit low, or then you're just like Super Saiyan whatever number. Yeah, that's pretty cool, man. But I know those guys are about to probably. I think Becky's got a client coming in.
Becky got a client early. Oh,
Yeah.
But this was cool, man. I'm
10:30.
glad you were down to do this today.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's this is a good start
no,
for you to get
no,
on.
no Spanish. Yeah.
Yeah, the next one.
Spanish. Yo, no Spanish at all.
That was
Trick you guys.
Yeah, tricked me all day
been
yesterday.
funny.
He's telling me, he's like, "Oh, yeah, I'm only gonna speak in Spanish." I'm sitting here like,
Solamente
all right.
español.
Yo, and I'm not gonna lie, people were like nervous. They're like, "Oh my god, Oscar's really gonna do this shit in Spanish."
I was a little nervous. I'm not gonna hide from that. I would have adapted. You know, I would have adapted, but it would have been
Maybe.
maybe.
Yeah, maybe.
I say, give me. I'm almost scared to say this on camera, but maybe within another year, I would love to be able to
Okay.
say or be on
Lo
like a
hacemos
full
en español.
Lo hacemos en español.
En español.
sí.
Sí. El sí.
Sí, señor.
Sí, señor. Por favor.
Por favor. Señor Oscar.
Oscar.
Señor Angel. And
Oscar.
Señor Chris.
No, Oscar.
Oh, Señor
Bro,
Oscar.
it's funny. I go to stores and order stuff and say, that's my name. Oscar. That's the way you pronounce in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
They call me they give me other name. Like Arthur.
Arthur is hilarious.
Arthur. You definitely don't
Give
look
you,
like an Arthur.
A bunch of other names. They never call me Oscar. So like,
Yeah,
that's my name is Oscar. And I'm like, Oscar. It's funny.
Yeah,
It's
they
funny.
hear
That's
this.
funny, bro.
So they just gotta scribble something there and like, Arthur.
I'm just gonna put no Arthur.
Well, all right, brother. Thank you very much, and hopefully we see you again soon. We'll get you on
Yes,
that
sir.
one with the generations of tattoo artists at some point.
Sure. We do one with the whole crew in Spanish.
Yeah, that should happen.
We got a
You know.
whole Spanish crew, so.
Yeah, so we.